My name is Dr. Jason Paisley. I'm the Trauma Medical Director at McLaren Oakland Hospital in Pontiac, Michigan. I was here the day of the Oxford shooting. I was actually up in the operating room about to start an elective case. I got a phone call that there was a mass shooting at a nearby high school, and all of a sudden my heart sank. I have 2 young kids. I've been in the military. I've dealt with this before, but at that moment my training kicked in. I quickly stopped my case because it hadn't started yet. I talked to anesthesia, made sure that my room was going to be ready and available if needed, and wanted to see how many other rooms were available if people needed emergency surgery. We didn't know how many patients we were going to get, but we got our teams ready to receive whoever came our way. We got 4 patients total. Our first patient came in that was a gunshot wound to the face. Luckily, it went through just his cheek and didn't appear to hit any vital organs. He was breathing, and so we were able to get him out of the trauma bay quickly to get ready for the next patient. Our next patient was the most critically injured that was shot in the head. This was fairly devastating because when you're trying to triage patients like this, you want to do the most good for the most amount of people. And it's devastating to see a 17-year-old shot in the head as your second patient when you don't know how many patients are coming in. The next patient had a gunshot wound through the back of her neck. Luckily, she also was stable. She wasn't paralyzed or had any neurological injuries. So once I knew she was stable, we were able to move her out of the trauma bay. And then our last patient that came in was a gunshot wound through the shin that was also stable. So we were able to move him out. After that, I heard that we weren't receiving any more patients, and then we really could devote all of our attention to the critically ill gunshot wound to the head. I talked to the family, and that was probably one of the hardest things I've had to do. I thought being in Afghanistan was tough. I think this is up there, if not tougher. Unfortunately, Justin did progress to brain death, but they did do one of the greatest things they could and decided to donate his organs. That was a very moving time and a moving experience here with Father Michael from our pastoral staff, with all the ICU care and all the ICU team did for Justin. And Justin's life was able to be remembered and continued on by helping so many other people with his life-saving organs. The whole staff lined all the hallways from the elevator to the OR. The family was able to go out on our bridge and see just the support of everyone from Oxford that came down, the fire, the police, the ambulances that were all in our street here with our lights on, just to really support the family, support the community, and show their love for Justin and for Oxford. But I think the greatest thing in the support for this community and everything is to know that we have the strength of the nurses, the doctors, the support staff of this hospital to take care of these tragedies when they happen in our community. I think, we are a beacon of light to just do what we do to take the best care of our population.